What's up guys, this is JB from Simple GG. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how we can build different route combos around one offensive play. You guys will see here I'm coming out in PA counter go in the gun trips tight end. This can be found in the New England Patriots playbook, the Detroit Lions playbook, and the Las Vegas Raiders live playbook. One of my favorite setups looks just like this. We put a flat on our middle slot receiver, a dig route on our outside trips receiver, and a streak on our tight end. The route I'm looking for is going to be this crosser, although if it's not open, we have other routes. But you guys will see right there, we did have it open. My second read probably would be this backside dig route. I think it's great because if a user goes with this crosser, as soon as it passes any hook zones or flat zones from the left side, it is going to get open over the middle of the field. And if people are using that crosser, there is really no world in which they will be able to get back to that dig route in time if you throw it when you need to. And then finally, we do have our flat route over here. Really not the best read. As you can see, it was a pretty tight throw and the DB reacted to it. It's really just there to be a pull route for a dig to get open. Another thing I like to do out of this is if I want to check down real quick, I'll do something like this. I'll streak the tight end, I'll hitch my middle slot receiver, and I'll put my outside trips receiver on an out route. Now, I'm making a read between the out route and the hitch route. Let's say the hitch route pulls the flat zone in with the hitch, then I can hit my out route really fast. As you guys will see right here, he goes in with the hitch. I hit the out route before he turns upfield. I'll show you guys right here what happens if I throw that out route too late. I believe he's going to route bounce up the field and makes it a really risky throw. He actually didn't route bounce at all, which is actually even better, seeing as the DB was right there to pick it. Definitely don't want that happening. Now what happens when we wait on that out route, like say it's not open, we'll have our hitch right in this pocket right here because the out route is pulling the flat zone to the sideline away from the hitch for it to be wide open. Now this next setup that I like is going to be with Hot Route Master. Doesn't really need to be a play run with Hot Route Master. If you wanted to, you could put your tight end on an in route and smart route it. I just prefer a post. I think it's easier for it to get downfield that way. You guys will see right here that my first read is going to be this tight end post, or I should say primary read. It's not the first route I'm going to look at to see if it's open. Post slant combos are very popular. Oftentimes you'll see something like this, maybe a zig on the middle slot receiver and a slant here. What I think is so special about having the zig and the slant switched this way is it throws people off. Because people are so used to having this circle receiver, this innermost slot receiver on a slant when they play trips, you guys can mix it up like this. They'll think, okay, well maybe it's a different combo because they're expecting Mike Evans to be on a slant and he's not. So they'll see this post and it's going to get wide open because they're so used to looking at that slant that they're going to be like, oh, well this is weird. This is a zig route. This isn't normal. I should probably go user that. And when they go user that, you guys have that post over the middle for a quick, easy gain, and even bigger yards if you're able to turn it upfield like I just did there. Now, one of my favorite things out of PA counter go is the blocking. You guys will see here, we'll run verticals. I can actually run the same setup that I ran here, seeing as a Hot Route Master. You guys will see that running backs and pass protection really aren't great. We got that guy here, and you'll watch as number 25, Gio Bernard, he literally just sat there staring at the right-hand defensive tackle while the left one shedded his block. He just didn't have any reaction to it. And you guys will see right here that when we run this out of the play action, we have Giovanni Bernard on his play fake, blocking. You see him checking with his arms. I can show you guys the replay here. What he's actually doing is he's, for whatever reason, actually looking to pick up blitzers. We'll see right here. Watch him take this handoff, or excuse me, take this play action, and he puts his arm out to check this guy. Now, I'm sure that's just a random animation, but you guys will see here, he's actually in front of me. You can see him looking back and forth, scanning for who to pick up. Now this is just one play. There are going to be other plays in the game where you can build similar route combos out of. Let's say I like this verticals call. I can put this guy on a wheel, I can put him on an out route to create a flood concept. I can put him on an in route, that way all my routes are going to the right, and I've got this nice short route to the left where I can check down. It's probably not going to be usered. I would assume a good user would go with either this circle route or the corner route. You know, it's not just something that's universal to PA counter go. That just happens to be one of my favorite plays, and it's easy for me to think of setups out of it. So now that you guys have a basic understanding of how we can create different route combos out of the same play, not even necessarily just basing it off one route, we used one route to create multiple setups, and we also used just the simple pass blocking of a play to create an entirely new play with 4 different route setups. If you guys did enjoy this video and felt like you learned something, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, as well as checking out our website, civil.gg, where we offer full schemes used at the absolute highest level. You guys can use code GG for 20% off at checkout.